Hello, Professor. I'm Ankur Sanjay Kalli presenting my topic, which is digital evidence analysis of source code theft. Digital evidence analysis involves collection, investigation, and analysis. We can find digital evidence in almost all electronic devices these days, and they include from laptops to desktops, iPods, music players, to remote controlled toys, digital watches, and basically all electronic evidence which might contain memory. Digital data may be damaged easily and be tough to recover data from. Once the physical data is lost or the logical data is corrupted, it is difficult to recover. Computer source code is the most important property of the software developing company, since it is an intellectual property for the company. It is the original programming instructions of a product for the company. There are many such source code thefts that take place in software companies, banks, manufacturing companies, and many research organizations. The general scenario we come across are: firstly, the suspect, generally an employee of the victim, steals the source code and sells it to the rival company. In the second case, the suspect, who is most likely an employee of the victim, steals the source code and uses it as a base to make and sell his or her own version of the product. In the case we were investigating, we needed to find inculpatory or exculpatory evidence to ascertain if Pooja, an employee of Sysnet Soft, is the culprit. Sysnet Soft is a software developing company which is working on a buddy system on Unix. A buddy system is basically a memory allocation strategy which recursively divides locatable blocks of memory into pairs of adjacent equal-sized blocks called buddies. The program was being developed in Lab 210. These are the MD5 hash values of the stolen files. So the investigation method was such: I had taken an image file of the iPod and opened it using WinX. After interpreting the image file and recovering the data, I found multiple deleted files and folders such as these. And the following is what I had to examine. On further examination of the image, I found that there were two MP3 files which were similar in name but had slight changes in the modification time of the files. These two files were hash itle9 and hash itle9 space 2. When I analyzed the hash itle9.mp3, it turned out to be a different file format and not an MP3. I found out by using an extension finder tool that this was a .rar compressed file. I renamed the file as hash itle9.zip and opened its archive. These were the files which contained the source code, but they were password protected, so I had to use Elcomsoft password recovery tool. It took about a minute to decode. The password was T capital R E E 1. The programs, when opened using the password, showed the code, but the buddy.c file was encrypted even after using the password. Using PGP keys, public and private keys were created, which were poo1 and poo2. Using them as the header and footer, I decrypted the text which gave me the source code, and thus having enough evidence to convict Pooja for source code theft. Thank you. Any questions?